what's up YouTube? I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to glitch roll for today. So first, what you want to do is, to first learn it, is you would want to know the keys, right? So go to your highest FOV, and then from there you would aim in by clicking this, so you don't aim in, you know what I mean? So it won't mess up your FOV. Aim in using this, and then you press the keys to you know what I mean, to glitch roll. The keys you press S for a split second, and then it's D. You'll hold D, W, A. You go, you know, like that. Now, when you're doing it, right? When you're doing it, look at the hand cam. Hold on. Look at the hand cam, right? You go like that. You gotta get that split. What I mean by the split, you see how my feet went to the right, and then they went to the left and did a whole like twirl, did like a circle. So you see that? How I tried to go to the right, and then it did like that little twirl. That's what I mean by the split. You want to make sure that you get that split. In order to get that split, you gotta tap S. Now, when you're speed boosting, right? I mean, when you're glitch rolling, you always want to glitch roll by rolling back. You don't roll. Alright, when you're glitch rolling, you don't roll. You don't do this roll. You don't do that. You know what I mean? You gotta press S. You gotta make sure that you press S. You gotta make sure that you land on S. No matter what, you're pressing S, and then you're holding that D down. You're holding that D key down when you're pressing S. So you press S for 1 second, right? And then you're holding that D down. Basically, the S is transferring. The S is just making sure that it's telling your D key that, alright, I'm rolling backwards. D, this is your turn. You know what I mean? Like, you press D, and then it'll be D's turn, and it'll be DWA. The DWA is the glitch roll. The S is the roll backwards. The S is the beginning of the glitch roll. The DWA is the circle. You know what I mean? The little spin that the character does. Look, I'll show you right now. That spin is the DWA. The S is to set it up. The S is the rolling backwards. But what you could do is, when you're speed boosting, no matter what, you're pressing S and D too. Like, you know what I mean? You're pressing S and you're holding DWA. It's not like you're just pressing S and then you're pressing DWA. No. What you're doing is you're speed boosting, right? And then you're pressing both, so that you can get the W and A. You know what I mean? So then you're pressing both, you get the W, D, and A, and you can just speed boost, and you're pressing both DWA. Now, when you think you know it, you go to your regular FOV and you start speed boosting, right? You start speed boosting. Sorry for the lag, but you start speed boosting, right? I'll go over here just so it can stop lagging, hopefully. But you'll start speed boosting, right? And then you'll glitch roll. The same thing, you know what I mean? You'll try to see if you glitch rolled, and you'll do the same thing. You'll do the same thing with the FOV to see if you even got the same keys, right? Boom, you seen that? You can aim in now just because you already know the keys to press. But you know what I mean? Since your FOV is high, you can see your feet hit the floor, and you will see that little split. But that's really all, you know. Make sure you know the timing, make sure that you understand it, and make sure you understand what you can do with the glitch roll. As I said in the last tutorial, you always want to learn everything. You never want to stay stuck with one thing, you know what I mean? You always want to learn everything. Because let's say you're in a wager, right? And you're peeking this, and you know, you could glitch roll it, and you can do whatever you want. Because you already learned everything. You can do whatever you want because you already learned everything. You know what I mean? There's no downside. No downside to learning everything. But yeah, that's it.